Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
The more we expand, the more we make space. These days, as I've been expanding, I have actually been creating more space. I have noticed that as I've been increasing my oxygen levels, increasing the intake of the breath in the body, I've been making more space for more breath, more life force energy, more air, more love, more peace, more joy, more space. This is what I feel it means to expand your horizons, to expand your mind, making room for more knowledge. When we are unlearning what we know so that we can learn more, deprogramming to reprogram, we're making space, we're expanding, we're stretching our limits, stretching like yoga. You don't just stretch the body, you also stretch the mind. For a flexible body is a flexible mind. We are stretching, we are expanding, we are breathing in and out, the inhalation, consuming, exhalation, creating, giving space for more, and more. These days, I stop and I think to myself, where would I be if I never learned how to read? I think I'd be a whole different person if I never learned how to expand myself in that way. Now I start thinking, where would I be if I never really learned how to breathe? Of course, I knew how to breathe instinctually when I was younger, but we lose that often when we get these fear-based frequencies, when we let stress and worry enter our system. We start breathing in our chest to the unnatural breath. When we go back to the belly breath, breathing through the diaphragm, we determine our destiny. So, in this life, my friend, as you are expanding, as you are learning, as you are growing, becoming all that you can be, don't stop. Don't stop stretching. Don't stop testing your limits. Like Bruce Lee once said, the legend, there are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. My friend, in this life, may you expand, stretch like a rubber band, snapping back, pulling out, snapping back, breathing out. Realize that the practice, the work, is lifelong. If you are still here on this earth, you still have purpose. Don't stop. Keep going. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Sherman Oaks, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received a kind message from this episode today, allowing you to learn about expansion, expanding your own horizons as far-reaching as they can go. Share this episode with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing just like you, my friend. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if this is your very first time approaching the podcast, subscribe if you are not already for more inspiration like this. And if you feel compelled to support, then consider opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and supporting it there is much appreciated. Much love to you. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Keep expanding, and take care, my friend.
Hey there, my friend. So, you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.